welcome back to the Cobblestone Chronicles. As always, this is Zueljin. Oh, I thought I heard you. Oh well. Today we are moving toward the jungle to do our temple. And fortunately, I've already started this boring project, you guys. But I did want to show you what I was working on. To get to the jungle in a reasonable amount of time, because we're going to need to come back and forth so much, I decided to start with a rail system. Now I wanted to go high, and eventually I'm probably going to do the train station up top on the Vale. But I'm not real sure about that, and I don't want to undertake that project yet. What I do want to do is get something working for now that we can always tweak later. And that involves just doing a little bit of maintenance on the rail system. That's my original rail system that goes over to my spider spawner, and this is kind of where I left off. I didn't get too far, and honestly I don't think I'm gonna have enough iron to finish where I'm at now, but I did want to. I'm gonna come back with powered rails because it just takes so long to switch back and forth. But this is normally how I lay rail down, y'all. Just pretty quick like this. It doesn't need to be super perfect or anything. Not just to get the initial lay down. Actually, the track stretches quite a bit, y'all. Like the first time, I think I had 8 stacks of cobblestone, and I ran out. So that should give y'all an idea on how many blocks it was. Oh wait, let's see here. I got still quite a bit of rail to put down, which is good. I think I have a couple more turns before I get here. I'll show you where the track leads as far as the jungle goes, and I wasn't quite finished laying track, but I wanted to give y'all an idea where I was at. That way it doesn't take too long, but y'all at least know what I'm working on, and y'all don't come back to a fully done project and be like, hey, where were we at when you did this? You know, I don't want to leave y'all out. I just don't want it to be boring. Laying track is, well, it's not the most amazing stuff in the world. Now, when I do the railway station, I'll be sure to record all of that because first, I don't know how it works, so I'm sure semi-tutorial might be some good recording material, you know. That way I can teach people what I learned, because as far as what I know, I don't hardly know anything about rails. I know the southeast rule, and I know the downhill rule, and that's about it. I don't really know how redstone affects them. I really don't know how the intersections work. I know at the southeast rules how they work and stuff, but I don't know rail switching and things like that. It's gonna be a little adventure learning all that stuff. So man, I'm almost out already. Golly. And this was a lot of freaking track. It stands to reason if I did 8 stacks of cobble, then I'm going to need about 8 stacks of rail, which I do not have. Oh, I don't even think I have enough iron to back that, yo. I really don't. Let's see. I'm also going to have to put down, I guess I gotta make the trip back anyway, so there is the mountain where the track leads, where the jungle's at. Let's see if I could go a little bit further up and show y'all. See, that's the ravine that we were crossing over. You won't be able to see the trees from here, but take my word for it. I don't want to go all the way over there for nothing. That is the mountain that the jungle starts on, though. So right here, I guess we're just going to start putting tracks here and there, and we'll probably need to adjust this. I think I'm gonna have enough gold to do all the powered rails that I'm gonna need to, but hard to know. I don't know if that'll be enough to push it all the way, but I'm not gonna go overboard on the tracks, the gold tracks at least. I'm just gonna put them here and there. I'm not even gonna really count because of the length of it. I don't want to take up excess time, and dropping rails ain't gonna help me either. We're also gonna have to come back with redstone for a lot of this. Go a little bit further and do that. So anyway, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and lay out the rest of this track, and we'll see y'all in a bit. Be back. Okay, everybody, that took a ridiculous amount of time. And when I say ridiculous, I mean all afternoon type kind of time. I just linked up the rail quartz right here. Didn't do anything real major, guys. Basically just kept on laying track, kept on going get more iron. I even tore down the door to the nether to get more iron from that surrounding piece that I did, because I was so close to finishing and I just needed a few more rails. Had to go through a lot of my gold, so I exhausted almost all of my resources to get this done, but it's going to be worth it. I went ahead and filled up almost everything in my inventory with everything that I think we'll need, and we're going to use that original house for a base camp for now. Just going to put a bed there, and I want to try to find a place that we're going to lay out the temple and try to get some initial measurements done. While I'm on the ride, I did want to ask you guys for your opinion on the lab. I think it fell a little short from perfect, you guys. I like the concise laboratory setup that I have, but I did want a little bit more to it. It just seems like I'm missing a little bit, so I don't know if I'm going to have to expand it or change out some of the windows for flat walls, but you guys give me some advice on that. I'd like to just make it a little bit nicer, so your input would really be appreciated. As far as this temple, y'all, kind of like the farm setup, this is going to be a humongous project. You know, we're talking quite a bit of episodes to get everything done the way I wanted. So, yeah, it's going to be trial and error and a work in progress for sure. I'm going to be checking out a bunch of the pictures that I already linked for you guys in the last video, and we're going to use a bunch of those ideas to get a temple set. But the first thing I need to do is find a place to put it. So here we are back at our little humble abode, and I'm not going to go real crazy at this section here. What I want to do right now is just set up a bed, that way I can sleep, and make a couple of chests as well. I got some wood. I'm gonna go ahead and use jungle wood for the first part, so I didn't go farming for any, but it should be plenty. And I just need a chest in case, because I'm gonna be doing some stuff real high in the air and all sorts of things, and I really don't want to take the chance of me dropping all that stuff. So 2 chests, a double chest right here ought to be fine. I'll just taking the minecart just in case. We need one of these for sure, and we'll go ahead and set that up in the corner. I don't know all what we're gonna need, but I want to drop most of this stuff except for the cobblestone. I need my bucket, need my torches, need my watermelon. Redstone can go up. Smooth stone is for the button that I need for my little minecart there. Let's go ahead and take the cobblestone too. Cobble stairs can go up for now. I brought some sticky pistons. I will be doing some piston doors for sure in this thing. We're gonna get it real Tomb Raider-ish, if you will. Brought some ladders, brought some glass. I don't think that'll be enough for all the sections that I'm gonna need, but did I bring, yeah, I brought the nether rack for flames, Brought coal. Gonna keep dirt. Yeah, as y'all can see, I went pretty nuts, y'all. But I brought the shears just so we can do leaves and vines, because we're gonna need that. The only thing I didn't bring is mossy. I think what I want, because I don't want to keep going through mossy, and I really don't know how much I'm gonna need. What I am gonna do is probably get the initial structure built, and then accent with the mossy cobblestone and stuff. While I was building, I kept seeing clay on top of the track, so I did use a little bit of time to get some clay. So not for this project, but in the future we'll be able to do some stuff with brick for sure. Alright, so I definitely want it toward the inside of the jungle more than anything, and I don't really know. This is pretty crazy up here. We're gonna have to cover some of this up just so nothing bad happens, us falling in and all of that stuff. But the jungle temple, I was thinking it was going to be back here, but I'd like to check it out first. I'm going to need a pretty large deal, and I don't want it to be too deep down under, because I want it to show some, but I want it to be thick enough to really blend in with the surroundings. Let's see. Man, this area is just epic, y'all. Really is. Wow. See, too much of the mountain would hide that, I believe, as cool as that is. And I don't want to cover up that sheer mountain face anyway. It's cool all by itself. Wow, and we're already desert. This is... Oh, the jungle goes further over there. Okay. I don't know if I slept in my bed. And I'm pretty scared to, well, I can always follow the tracks too. I kind of know where I'm at. I just need to follow the creek here. So let's see. What can we expect in this area here? I'm just trying to get a view of what's over there. Yeah, that looks like a pretty good deal here. But in actuality, I don't want to get that too far in for the temple. I think that it'll be better if I'm over here. And I was seeing some ocelots as I was rolling in here the few times that I came, so the cats are about. So don't be surprised if you guys see some. Ouch. Let's see. Let's go up here by these big old trees and see what's happening. I don't know. I know I said that I wasn't going to do it here just because there's so much. But this is actually a pretty cool place. Let's see. Man, I think this would be a cool place. It's dense, so we'll have to do some clearing. Not too much clearing, of course, but yeah, this would be a pretty cool place, I think, y'all. Not too far. Yeah, like, what y'all say about right here? We can always plant some trees to make it more dense, but I think it would be cool just coming off of the rail system and seeing the temple as you cleared the mountain pass right there when you come in. And I do want to, I'm going to abuse the fact that this thing is going through the mountain, and I'm going to do some cool stuff just to make it nicer when you roll in. So I guess what we need to start doing is cutting some stuff down. I cannot believe I forgot my axe. I forgot my diamond axe. Okay, well, first things first, I'm gonna go get my shears, and we're gonna start pulling out some of this brush and some of these vines, and the rest of it, I believe I'm gonna just try to get away with, and building around it. So it's gonna definitely take some work, y'all. Let me get myself situated, go grab my axe from the house, and then we'll start clearing out. I believe the plot's gonna be here, so sit tight. We'll be right back. Alright, guys. I'm pretty sure I got everything this time. Had to come back to get the axe, like I said. Uh-oh. Oh, man, that sucked. That son of a gun. Oh man, I guess I'll just put cobblestone up for the time being. Can't believe that son of a gun just blew all my stairs to hell. And my fence. Golly. Well, that's the beauty of playing on hard. I'm not gonna let that bother me right now. We're just gonna go. I wanted to change some of that to half slabs anyway. Let's just head on out. So I was checking out the city on the view. I think it'll look great coming from the Vale because you'll be able to see everything. Everything is real well lit up. I want you to take time to look at the way the landscaping is when I do it myself. See how nice that looks without all the, it's just squared edges and stuff. And the countryside right here is just gorgeous, man. It's really nice. The Bourne area is huge. Farm is all lit up. It's gonna look great with pastures out here. So I'm definitely gonna do some of that. Loaded up on cobblestone, and I went ahead and got the mossy since we were there. Got my extra pairs of shears, and used all my experience levels, which I only had 9 or 10, I believe, and enchanted the axe that we had because it wasn't enchanted, and I got an efficiency and unbreaking, which is great because I'm gonna need to do some serious tree chopping. And heck, I might even do a lighter and burn some of the stuff, but I'm scared in the jungle area. I don't want it to spread. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do for now. Maybe we'll get to see some ocelots on the way in. Actually, I need to save my spawn point as soon as I get there too. Let's see, do we see any ocelots? No, not yet. They shy just because they know y'all watching. Yeah, no cats. Oh well. Like I said, they're shy. They're hiding. You're gonna see some sooner or later through this jungle adventure. I just know y'all are. Alright. It's a good little trip out here. But it's pretty, you know? There we go. Man, and my sword's about to break. Y'all see this? Our awesome sword is about to break, man. We're definitely gonna have to do some enchanting for that. I've been needing to catch up on armor pieces and stuff anyway, so let me go ahead and sleep to save my spawn point, and we should be good. Now, I was thinking about our location as well, y'all, and I'm kind of scared. Not that it's gonna be a big deal. Let me put some of this stuff up, especially the mossy. No, I want these on me. And the bucket, I guess I'm going to put that up. For now, we're just going to be pretty much destroying stuff. Doing some demolition. But it's going to be a lot to clear. Not that I'm scared of the work. It's just, I don't think it's going to make that much of a difference. Our location, that is, and where it's going to be at. So what I think I'm going to do is just go a little bit in here and take a look at it again and try to make a decision. I don't know what the heck, this landscape is crazy right here. Yeah, I mean, this is a nice area, and it's not too much. You know, I know I was saying further over there, but if you take a look at this real well, this isn't bad at all. I can really work with this. I wouldn't have too much landscaping to do here. We'd do some flattening out right here and wouldn't have to kill too many of the trees. I don't think, we might have to move our rail system, but I don't think so. Actually, we might incorporate it into the temple. That might be a cool idea, but for the most part, y'all, I think we would be very safe, and we can start it probably around this level. I got some ideas from looking at the pictures, and I really think that I'm going to go 7 levels high. Each level's going to be 4 deep, including the floor, I believe, or maybe excluding the floor. I don't know when I start to put it. So naturally, if I go that high and I want some distinction from level to level, I'm definitely going to need to start out really big. So I didn't really do the math on it, but what I think I can do is, if I if I take 4 wide from each of the levels, I know it's going to be hard to explain. Let me try to show you what I mean. Okay, so let's just start laying down some cobble, and I'll show y'all what I mean. Okay, so imagine this is the bottom level, okay? And we're walking on it. And you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I shouldn't be even counting this to confuse y'all. Okay, that's 4. Now I'll go in, and this will actually be the wall. Okay, this is 2. Yeah, I'll actually need it 1 more. So we can do this. Yeah, we're gonna conserve a little bit and say each is gonna be 4 high, including the floor. That'll just be easier. So it'll actually be 3, and then there'll be the floor for the next one. And this will be the floor for the next one. And it's gonna go up. It's gonna go 4 in just like the other one did. 4 might be too high. 3 might be the better number. Let's take a look at it. It's really hard for me to tell because I really haven't started, I haven't put it all together yet. I think 4 deep like this, but 3 high I think is going to be the magic number. Because it'll take a little bit less resources. Let's back up and look at this. Okay. Yeah, that's going to be a little bit better. And I think 3 will actually be okay for this too. Let's see. Don't get me wrong, it's still going to be humongous. Don't think I'm cutting just to cut. I want it to be gorgeous, but I think the 4 levels deep are going to be 4 levels wide. I don't even know how to measure it out. I don't even know how to call the measurements. Just, let's see. So this is 3 here. And I'll try to explain it once I get it to where I want it. Just to show y'all. Okay, yeah, that should be fine. Okay, so this level is going to go all the way around, way down there, okay? It's going to probably come into the seal side, and this is going to be the bottom level. Or I might go 1 level down just for the interest of height, okay? But altogether, this is 3 high, right? 1, 2, 3, okay? And that's 3 high. Imagine this is level 7, and this is level 6, and then 5. Which is going to be 3 deep, just like that. Three deep. I can't even get to it. Let's see. Like this. And the 4th one will be the wall again. This will be the wall. Okay. Oh, no, messed that up. Here we go. Alright. So that's how it's going to be. And this is going to be square, okay? So it's going to be almost like rings, but square rings. So this is going to be level 7. That's going to be level 6, then 5, then 4, then 3, then 2, then 1. And it's going to end up at the top. And I just need to do a little bit of math, y'all, to figure it out. But I'm going to go ahead and start clearing and try to get the bottom level figured out. And once we get the bottom level shaped, I'll show you guys where we're at, and then we'll start building from there. Okay, so stay tuned, y'all. We'll be right back. Okay, guys, I just wanted to show y'all how I'm hollowing this out. The perimeter that I'm using is going all the way into the mountain, actually. So it's going to be like, well, it's going to be all intertwined. The last 4 or 5 levels should be entirely exposed, while the first few levels are not going to be entirely exposed. They're going to be kind of part of the mountain, and but it's going to look cool, I imagine. Some of the pictures that I had saw from Google Images kind of work in like that, so I think it's going to work out just fine. But there's a lot of clearing to do. I mean a lot. Whoa, look how glitchy. So basically what I'm doing is just, I'm taking my 3 wide, which actually, this is going to need to be cleared out too, this last section, because that's going to be part of the wall. I think I have it right. Let's see. Let me just form this corner up and see how it's going to be. Yeah, I think I'm correct. Yep. Yeah, that's right. 3. Actually, this is wrong. This is not going to belong there. I think that last one was, but this one isn't. Okay. So it's going to be 3 wide and 3 wide. So this corner, yeah. That's how it's going to go right there, y'all. And basically, I'm just coming in and... Wait. Oh, yeah. This is going to have to be cleared. Let me clear that as I go. Yeah, I got trees in the way and all kind of stuff. But it's going to get smaller and smaller as I go. So naturally, the first level is going to be the most difficult, but it's going to get progressively more easy. And on the inside is going to be a different story, but... We got pigs jumping on our heads and stuff. Okay. I'm clearing this out about 3 deep so I can go, so that can connect. And it doesn't matter if some of this covers it up. I can take off whatever I want at a later date. Or not at a later date, but a later episode. Once I get the outline, then I'll start working with the real, the real dimensions. But first things first, I have to get this situated, actually, just to keep everything in order. No, not dirt. Just to keep everything in order, I'm gonna come like this. That way I'll know what's what. This inside row is actually gonna be filled too, but I'm not too worried about that for the moment. I'm more worried just about the outline. We can always get the finishing, not the finishing touches, but the fine details worked out later. Let's see. I know it's kind of hard seeing what my vision is, but trust me, you guys, I think y'all are gonna be happy about this. I think it's gonna look cool. Alright. Yeah, we're moving right along now. Uh-oh. Yeah, some of this, guys, is gonna be really, really hard to deal with. Let's see. There. Alright. Now we far enough in. I guess I should let you guys know what the dimensions are. My bottom level, my very bottom level, which is the level that I'm working on now, is actually from corner to corner is 43, including the corners. That's 43 by 43. That's an odd number. That's going to allow us to do center doors and 3 wide staircases, which that's mostly what I'm after right now, is going to be the very, very center of everything, just to make it look perfect. I thought about going 2, but the double doors kind of scared me, because Doors are so buggy when it's too wide. I mean, it just is. There's weird things that happen with doors when you double door stuff. So I'm gonna stay with the single wide theme for now, just because I'm more comfortable with it. And I'm gonna go ahead and just keep cutting away here, and when I get a little bit further in, I'll let you guys see where I'm at. So stick around, we'll be right back. Well, y'all, I'm finishing the last bit of the wall. That will be the second level. I've only got half of the first level done, but as y'all can see, I'm digging with my hands now. My shovel is gone. I've got a ton of cobblestone on me, but I just wanted to walk y'all through what it kind of looked like. Naturally, this is going to be 3 wide as well, so these two are going to need to come out, and we're going to go further out there, but all of this is dug out 3 wide. It's only 2 high right there, but I'm going to continue to dig that out to where it's 3 high all around, and that's going to be the perimeter, y'all. So when we come back next episode, we're going to continue on here. We're probably going to do a little bit of zombie farming in order to get our experience levels up and get us a nicer pick, because this is turning out to be a ridiculous little large project, which I'm glad about. This is going to be a masterpiece that I'm going to be proud of, and that we can look on for a long time and use. And I think it'll be a fun place to originate some adventures, and possibly just do some cool things with. So anyway, you guys, I'm gonna turn in for the night. Thank y'all so much for watching. This is Zueljin signing off, and have a good one.